evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. We are here. It is Auction Watch with yours truly, Matt and Rico, aka Black Key Comics, and we have got some fun stuff lined up for you. It's been a minute. It's been a lot of auctions, and it's a lot of upcoming auctions. Rico, what's been going on, my boy?
Been too long, man. I'm excited. Can't wait to see what we about to watch, man. The last one was fun, man. I enjoy these shows, man. So I can't wait to see where they got popping.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we've got some stuff. We've got a lot of stuff to cover. We're gonna probably do it this way. We're gonna start with what's coming, and then we'll finish with what has ended. There was a massive comic book sale a couple of weeks ago. We'll probably deal with that on the tail end. But first, we're gonna start with somebody that me and you both are are familiar with. Somebody who I think doesn't get a lot of love. He gets some love, but not enough. Let's put it to you. Let's put it that way. Not enough. Let's look here. We have the Matt Baker auction, which will be going on in the next couple of weeks. Can you see that? All right.
I can see it.
All right. Sweet. So we've got a lot of Matt Baker stuff out there. We're gonna go ahead and just go straight from highest already. 8 days left going into this auction. Phantom Lady 23,
Mm.
iconic cover. We already know that's gonna top out. That's right now. It's 4,100. What are you looking at on that, man?
These books have been the Phantom Lady books haven't really been popping like they used to. Where is it at right now? 4,100.
4,100. 8 days left. I'm gonna
Um,
say
man,
I would have to say it's 75.
you think so? 75.
Yeah, I think this is a bondage issue. It doesn't
Yes.
come up too often.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'd have to say somewhere about 75.
What's the latest sale? What was the last sale on that book on Heritage? Do we know?
Let's see. Back in September of 23, it went for 15.6. The same. No,
6.5?
yeah, 6.5. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, I was thinking more like around 20,
you think it's gonna go 20?
25. This one doesn't hit like 17. Like it's 17. Like the thing about Phantom Lady is 17 and really the field. Those other ones in the field, including this one, they can go for any price. It just depends on the day. Like this book could hit 20K. It might match at 15. It might hit 30K. But 17 is always the book that seems to just always be the most consistent, while all the other Phantom Ladies is like, okay, yeah, I would love to add that book to the collection, but 17 is the one that people want to go after.
I think one of the interesting things is you look at here, look at the prices. And this is just going back to 2014. It's going up every single time. On the auction.
It's been consistent.
And I hadn't really paid any attention to the sales. So yeah, I would have to go for me at minimum. At minimum, this book is going to sell 12,000 minimum. That's on the low end.
Yeah, low end. But I think it can hit 1920.
You think so?
Yeah,
All
at
right,
that grade, absolutely.
all right, well,
It really depends, and it really depends on how many grades are higher above it. Like
Make-
if this is one of the higher grades, then absolutely can easily hit 1920. But if
Make
there are
sure-
like some sevens, some eights, and maybe even some nines, then I think we're going to be closer to the 12 to 16K range.
All right. Well, make sure you mark that down so we'll have that. So this is one we keep an eye on. This is
Yeah.
23.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Another one, which is one of a cover I absolutely love. I love that cover. Teenage Romances 32. This one is currently at 3,500. I think this is one that's gonna go for a nice piece of change.
Don't be surprised, Matt, if this book comes out of nowhere in the last few seconds and actually outperforms that Phantom Lady 23. I would not be surprised, to be honest with you. Matt Baker teenage romance books right now, I think, are some of the better performing books. Cinderella story, all those different type of just romance storybook. Those seem to be what's hot right now with Matt Baker is fascinating. Like he trends. And the cool thing about the way he trends is he's always relevant. So sometimes it may be you know, the Phantom Lady stuff. Sometimes it might be the romance stuff. Sometimes it might be this or that. I think even some of his most underrated stuff is his pre-code horror stuff. A lot of people don't really tap into that. That may start trending later, but I think he's always trending in one direction, but not necessarily in all directions. So I wouldn't be shocked if that teenage romance might not only maybe possibly outperform 23, but come closer to bridging that gap. It may not outperform it, but it might be closer than we think.
Next up is a classic cover. This is one that's definitely gonna probably go.
That's gonna do well. It's
Yeah,
a shame that's a 3.
yeah, even that's a 3, man. I'm sure this
Yeah,
is 9, 10,
9,
12.
10 grand. That's what I'm thinking. 9, 10 grand.
9,
Easy.
10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Absolutely. That's one of his most sought after covers.
yeah. Then we got Dire Secrets. Another one here. We're gonna bounce over a little bit. This is one I've never seen before. I've never seen that cover before.
I think I own that one, bro.
Well, you're a lucky man if you do.
I think I do.
Yeah, you're a lucky one if you do, because I love that cover. This is a
Yeah.
great cover there. That's at 975. And then of course you just spoke about it, Cinderella Love.
Cinderella Love, man. And that's not even like the Cinderella Love cover. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a Cinderella Love.
A Cinderella, exactly.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I meant, Matt, is that you have certain books that it's that book in the field. Like the Cinderella Love book is like the book, and then you have the other Cinderella books. Same thing with Phantom Lady. You have Phantom Lady 17. You have all the other Phantom Ladies, and they're people want them, but they don't ever hit as hard as the one that everybody's going after.
Yeah. Let's go to the elephant in the room here. This book here, man, is probably one of the most slept on books in the hobby. And that is Jumbo Comics number 69. Me and you both know what this is.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, we're gonna let you do some homework. For those who are watching this tonight, you go find out what this is. Jumbo Comics 69. We're not gonna tell you.
Yeah, I think we've talked about that book enough.
Yeah.
They've watched enough shows.
Yeah. If you Jumbo 69 is the book that people should be going after in this auction.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the book. This is the one that should be way up yonder, up here with
really
right up there.
Really
we're not just saying that just because we own a copy of it. No, we're saying it because of the significance of the book itself.
And it does well. But I still think people. I think the problem with Jumbo 69, I guess we might end up telling those that don't know. I don't think collectors know what to do with that book, because Matt Baker is one of the few artists that it doesn't really matter if he did the cover. If he has anything to do with a book, the book automatically adds a premium. Now, whatever that premium is, it just depends on the book. It could be a 5% premium. It could be a 500% premium. It just depends. It depends on if he did the cover, if he just did some work on the inside. It really just depends. But this book, although it's probably one of the most important, if not the most important Matt Baker book, people don't know what to do with it because, okay, we'll just go ahead and say it. Yes, it's his first ever credited published work, but they look at it and say, okay, yeah, he didn't do the cover. What do we do? How do we handle this book? Okay, it's his first work. And although it set the precedence for how, all the other projects that we begin to learn about, coming afterwards, I don't think collectors really understand how to really, what to really do with this book. So I think that's the reason why sometimes this book will skyrocket in price at times. And then sometimes it'll go like, wow, it sold for that little. Yeah. So I just think right now it's just not. It's the book hasn't really gained the momentum that it should. It's going to eventually, but it just hasn't quite gained the momentum that it should right now.
So we have a 4.5 on this. What do you think this is going for?
Between 3,500 to 5,000. But I think it's going to be closer to the 3,500, including buyer's premium. It might be $4,000, including buyer's premium.
All right, mark that one down. We'll come back.
It's going to be about 4,000. I'll just say about 4,000, including buyer's premium.
We'll circle back on that. A few others here. This is one.
That's a dope book. I love. That's one I actually do want.
Yeah, this is right now. This is a 3.5. It currently is at 390. I'm expecting this to go for about 1,200, 1,400, and
Yeah,
that's easy. Beautiful cover.
beautiful cover. One of my favorite Matt Baker
Well,
covers.
yeah, presents really well. And then we've got another classic.
I love that cover, man. I
Uh,
love that cover,
and it's only at $380 right now.
bro. Now that one's also raw too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
So
one thing I've learned with Heritage is, you, although you can get a good deal with the raw books that they sell, there's a reason why they don't submit it for grading. Because one thing about Heritage, Golden, all these high end auction sites, if they really believe they can gain a significant increase, they'll get that book graded because they can get stuff graded instantly and then come back in no time. They have those relationships. They can go out, send it back, and probably get it back in a few days. But if they don't send it out to get graded, then they feel like they're probably going to do better with it. It's not really worth the investment. I'll just put it that way.
yeah,
For them, I feel like they feel like it's not worth the investment. So this might be a book that you could probably get at a good steal.
yep. I personally think if you this is 380, you're looking at 750, 1,200,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
in that ballpark. So
yeah, yeah. And it really depends on the notes that they have on. Now that book next to it,
just
that's
going to say, I was going to say, Matt Baker he doesn't get a lot of notoriety for his pre-code horror.
for
Uh,
her. Yeah.
goes under the radar all the time. So these are opportunities. This is a 7.5,
Mhm.
currently at $370,
And that's a Matt Baker cover.
and it's a cover. Yeah. So this is one for me. I would have to say this may very well get 12, 1,500,
Yeah,
18,
yeah,
possibly
yeah,
might get two, 7 and
yeah.
5.
That book is all over the place. Like there was a time, man, where you could have probably gotten that book on eBay at a grade maybe like 5 or 4 or something, like in that lower, higher low grade area for like, I don't know, you probably would have paid 1,200 then. But this book, man, I don't know. I love this book. Matter of fact, I even like that Ghost Stories. That's above it. Those are some of his pre-code horror work. Also, that Ghost Stories at the top.
Yeah, yeah.
That's his cover. He did that cover. So, and I think he did the last 3 of that run. Those last 3, I think, within that run. I think it's Amazing Ghost Story. I might be thinking of another story, but those pre-code, people sleeping on his pre-code horror work, man.
Yeah, I think there's an opportunity there for people to
Absolutely.
get in there. This is another what I consider one of those. When you talk about Matt Baker, this is another Matt Baker book that
Yep.
is a classic cover. This one is a Teenage Temptations, back to the romance theme. That's another one that I think is a cool one. You've got police cases.
Oh, I love that cover. I love
Police
that cover.
cases are awesome covers, man. It's actually, I think my favorite one is in here. Is in here as well. Of course, this is another book that you probably want to get your hands on if you can.
Ooh, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm definitely keeping an eye on it. I'm
Yeah,
personally
yeah,
keeping an eye to let y'all know. For those who watching, I'm personally keeping an eye on this book. So we'll see how this pans out. This is another, I've never seen this one before. I like that cover.
yeah. I'm not
Only
really-
drawback is you got up in that corner there. You got a tear right in that corner. This probably could very well go for way more. This probably be about a 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
about a
tear
5.
hurts me.
Yeah.
That's
These are
another
some.
ghost stories at that. That's another ghost stories at that. I mean,
So yeah, you just talking about. Yep, you just
yeah,
talking about
yeah.
that.
I
That's a
think,
6.
I think Matt Baker did the last 3 issues of that run.
A classic cover. This is another classic cover. It's actually got this last year. I can't remember if I got it. I think I got it great. I can't remember if I did or not, but
Yeah.
yeah, I love this cover. It was one of my.
I still don't have, bro. I'm still shooting myself. I still don't have that.
You have it. You go in the Heroes Con next year, so you'll have it. I know.
Yeah, I still don't have that book, man. It's on my list of books to have. I still don't have. And there was a time I could have got that book at a good price. I just
Yeah, I lucked up and got one at a really good deal from a dude on Instagram. More Teenage Temptations.
Yeah.
This is another one that tends to go for some serious money, especially in high grade. This one here, True
Victoria.
Love Yeah, True Love Pictorials, high grade. You're gonna pay a king's ransom for them.
Yeah, yeah.
This is already at 210, 20. I think this will probably be about $800 book.
It's not
Uh,
bad.
this is another one in high grade. If you can find it at high grade, that's another one that tends to go for quite a bit of
Diary
money.
Secret,
Dire
yeah.
Secrets, yeah. Uh, this is another one that tends to go for some decent
Yeah,
change.
yeah. I
Uh,
have a few teenage temptation books.
I think I got maybe one or two of them. I
I got,
I I, I started to go pull them down the other day just to check, but I'm sure I've got one or two of them in there.
mm-hmm.
Uh, Crown Comics.
Mm. Yeah, wow. Crown Comics.
You know,
Did you do the cover on that one?
let's find out. This is a
Maybe do the cover on that.
Matt Baker cover and art.
Yeah.
Sure did. Yeah, yeah. And this is early Matt Baker. This is 1946. So this is
Oh yeah, no, that's the same. That's the
same
same run
year.
with Buddha. The same run
Yeah.
with Buddha.
Yeah. So this is early
Yeah.
Matt Baker. Yeah. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely something you want to get in your collection there if you are out there actively looking to get Matt in your early Matt. Um, let's see here. We've got a few others here. Uh, some of these I think are great steals if you
Yeah, a lot of these are gonna be low hanging fruit. I think people
yeah,
be
a lot of low hanging fruit. If you're looking for Matt Baker, we
yeah.
tell you now, like this is actually one I think I thought I was tracking it, but that's actually one I'm looking for actually right there. Number 10. This is actually on my list of Matt Baker books that I want. I love when he does the inset when he has like the ladies in the middle and
In the
everything going.
middle. Yeah.
Yeah, I love those covers. Um, police cases and let's see. This is one that tends to go for a decent amount of
That's,
change in high grade.
yeah, that was raw. That could be a steal, especially raw.
Uh, let me see. What else? There's another one in here I wanted to pull. This one go. I mean, we know why that one go for a piece of change.
Yeah. Weird. Man, Matt, let me tell you something, man.
Matt
Shout out
Baker.
to Matt Baker, man. Matt Baker was J. Scott Campbell for J. Scott Campbell, dog.
So we definitely know about that one. Let me put that. I actually need to put that on my watch list.
Look at that.
And then here we go.
Buddha, I own that one. I do own that one.
Here we go. See, when we talk about people are always talking about deals, deals, and deals. Right now, this book is at $86. I can tell you right now, it's highway robbery.
Yeah.
Highway robbery. These are actually some of the harder ones to find. Buddha.
Buddha is not easy to find. And let me tell you, and when you do, those books are beat up.
Yeah. I'm here to tell you, this is Voodoo right now, man. This is what you for those watching this. This is what you want to have a look at. And this is actually going. I think we're going to run this right before the day before the auction. So yeah, this is one you probably want to keep an eye on. Of course, you got other romance books here. Like I said, there's a lot of low hanging fruit.
Auction, man. This is a nice, bro. That book right there, I'm shocked.
Yeah, I'm actually keeping an eye on that one because that's one of my. That's a classic Matt Baker cover.
Classic cover, man.
Classic Matt Baker cover. Here's my personal one of my all-time favorite Matt Baker covers. I absolutely love this cover with the Batgirl cover with her and the gun. This is one of my other favorite ones that I'm actually keeping an eye on as well.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm keeping an eye on that as well.
That's a nice one.
This Matt Baker auction has a lot of gold.
Wow, that's a nice one.
Yeah, a lot of gold here. So I'll definitely
it's gonna be some steals in this auction.
Yeah. A lot of steals here.
Think about it. Majority of the ones we've seen, except for the Hawk and some of the ones at the bottom, look, the rule with Matt Baker covers are make sure there's a woman on the cover, right?
Yeah.
If you got a Matt Baker cover that he's done with a woman on the cover, it automatically goes up in value.
A lot of good stuff there. So,
man, some good books.
Yeah, good stuff there. So that is going to be it for that one. Let's move to the next one. The next one is the July 19th and 20th music memorabilia and concert posters.
I got on this one.
Yep, this is some of the ones that are already where they are. This is we have the Beatles Please Please Me. First pressing, $30,000 autographed.
Ooh, woo.
And this is with 8 days left.
Is that the whole group autographs? I see a lot of autographs in it. I see Paul McCartney's. I see George
Oh,
Harris.
yeah, it looks like it's everybody. Yeah, it looks like it.
Ah,
Yeah, so yeah.
I think I see
Yeah.
that. Is that Ringo Starr? That's what it's about? Wow.
It's Ringo. Yeah, that's him. Ringo, right?
Wow, man.
Uh,
Ringo was my dude. Ringo, I know Ringo get a lot of flack. When I was a kid, Ringo was my favorite Beatle. It still is, to be honest with you, man. I played the drums as a kid, so I guess
Yeah.
I was always like, I always loved. I always was attracted to entertainers or musicians that played the drums.
the Allman Brothers Band, where it all began. The original painting used for the album cover, $20,000.
Oh my goodness, man.
$20,000.
That's something one day. Let me ask you a question. If there was any album cover that you could own the artwork to, the original art to, what would it be?
Duran Duran Rio.
Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one, bro.
Still out. There's the
And
one.
I mean, that's a great one, and it just floated off the top of your head. Wow.
Yep. If I had the money, that's way out of my budget. But if I would have loved to have had the original art for that from I think it was Nagelsmann who did that cover.
Wow.
I know the artist. He did a lot of beautiful covers like that. But yeah, that one particular one, yeah, absolutely loved it.
That's a
Still
great
one of my all-time favorite covers. Grateful Dead, Skeleton and Roses first print Avalon concert poster, $18,000.
9-8, bro. Wow.
9-8.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all you can say to that is wow.
Yeah, 9-8. Wow.
Sticks, New World original painting used for album cover, $10,000. We see a trend here, Rico.
Yeah.
This original art just does not extend to comic books.
No, not at all.
Mick Jagger handwritten lyrics from War Baby, $10,000.
Man.
Iron Maiden, large original artwork made for Peace of Mind album cover, $8,250.
That's gonna
Original art.
Yeah, it's gonna go up higher, much higher.
Anytime you get Iron Maiden artwork, man, that's
original art.
Yeah. More Beatles. Final show poster from '66 at the Candlestick Park, $8,000. Now, check this next one out, man. The actual driver's license for Michael Jackson, $6,250. This is from the mid '80s.
That's insane. How did they get that?
My guess is it would have to have been from a shout out to Virgo Nation, by the way. That it would have had to have been at a estate sale, some form of estate sale.
Yeah.
So
wow,
$6,250. What you think that's gonna pop out at?
Oh man, Michael.
I mean, this is Michael Jackson now. I just have my home now. This is Michael.
But this is the thing with Mike, man. Mike is such a polarizing figure. In
20 years, it won't even.
No, right. And I would even say we're getting to that point now. Like no one's gonna argue if anybody. If you say who's the greatest entertainer of all time, and you ask 100 people, over 90% is gonna say Michael Jackson.
Another percentage gonna say James Brown.
James Brown, exactly.
A little Richard.
Yeah, exactly. And you might even have people say Prince, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Or Prince, or Prince, or Prince.
Yeah, you have Prince, but there's still people that's like they don't see Mike the same way, and then there's people that it doesn't really matter. Mike is still Mike, and because at the end of the day, nothing was ever like quote unquote proven. Like there's nothing that he was ever convicted for. So so I look at it and say, you got OJ stuff that's still selling at a high premium, and
his articles have not even touched the market yet.
Not even touched the market yet. So I would say,
Could you imagine what the glove if the glove ever hit that
oh my goodness,
if that glove ever hit
oh my, don't, oh my, gloves, socks, don't even matter. Um, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say I think it breaks 10K.
I'm gonna say 15,000.
15,000.
Yeah, I think it's
I'm
15,000.
gonna say it breaks 10K.
Yeah, this gonna go for
Because it's already at over 7,000 with the box premium.
yeah,
And there's a lot of time left. There's over a week left. So
yeah, over a week. So
but I
we'll
would
see.
say this, though, that sale will say a lot about what to look forward to in the future. And I think that's one of the things I like about this show is that I use it sometimes to learn about, okay, if something that is kind of still under the radar is selling now, what is it going to say about that item or some relatable items 5, 10, 15 years from now?
Yeah, yeah. Taylor Swift
Hey,
signed.
let's go.
Yep, Taylor Swift 5250.
What?
5250, bro. I'm telling you now,
What?
man. 5250. Get your Taylor Swift stuff. Get it while you can.
I will say that's the best I've ever seen.
Bro, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be bold and say that I hadn't seen anything like this since Madonna. Because I mean, she is real on fire, bro, right now. I would have never thought Taylor Swift. Never in a million years would I thought Taylor Swift. And that's not knocking her music, but I just never.
No, bro. Look,
I have nothing to get Taylor Swift music. I just would have never thought. It's kind of like when you think about baseball.
Yeah.
You think about what's my boy play for the Angels?
To my Shohei?
No, the other brother that played for the Angels, man. His cards are sky high all the time. I know somebody in the chat will drop it in there. I can't think of his name now. I got him just his plain ass day in my head. But man, I don't have my phone right here by me, but I can't think of his name now. He's probably about to retire now. But I
know exactly what you're talking about, man. It said 2 months. Hold on, man.
You can look it up. Yeah, go look it up. Go look it up. It's kind of like with him. I just would have never thought that his
Mike Trout.
I would have never thought that Mike Trout's cards would have went for what they were, considering
he never won anything.
Yeah, well, that and I watched him when he came into the league, and I just run of the mill, good player, but nothing that stuck out. And then of course his cards go for a ton. So Smith, man, get in while you can.
I mean, how often do you have a sport that will identify an athlete as one of the greatest of all time, but he's never won a championship? That's again. Never won a World Series.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yep. And stayed in one spot.
Stayed in one spot.
About 20 years.
Mike Trout's a beast.
Yeah.
But that won't, if LeBron ever won a championship, would they be calling him, even considering him a GOAT?
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be considering LeBron to go after last week anyway.
True.
that remains to be seen.
But Tom Brady, if Tom Brady never won all those rings, but he was still putting up great numbers, would he just be another Dan Marino? Probably. Yeah. So I agree with you, man.
And LeBron, don't knock me for that, man. I'm a Laker fan, so don't knock me for that.
Man, I'm you already know where I feel. But I
wanted to work out for the young man. That's all. I just wanted to work out.
We all wanted to work out for him.
All right. The Rolling Stones, 1969, Livermore, California, Altamont Festival Speedway concert poster. This is one that's probably gonna go for Kings. This is gonna go for a serious amount of money.
I love that.
This is the concert in which someone was actually killed on stage by the hill.
Really?
Yeah, this would not end at less than $20,000. Wow. If not, this is probably gonna go for the 40 or 50,000. I'm just letting y'all know now.
Are you? Wow, I didn't know.
Yeah, they had one sold a couple months ago for I think around 100, 200 or 300,000. It was up there. Wow. So this is probably gonna go for, if it's first print, it's gonna go for a lot. So yeah. Wow. We've got the Doors, we've got the Beatles, Kiss, AC/DC, bro. Now this is a badass poster. You got Kiss and you got AC/DC. Two of my, especially AC/DC is one of my favorite bands. AC/DC, $2,800. This is from '77. I think this is early ACDC,
That's
bro.
early.
Yeah, I want to say this is maybe second album,
Yeah.
ACDC. So you looking at some good stuff here, man.
That's a dope
This,
poster.
this is stuff I'm talking about, Rico. We talk about early entry fee. And if you got the money to play, this is early entry fee. You can get in
100%.
early.
100%.
I'm telling you now, for all y'all watching, if you're not taking advantage of some of this stuff, y'all gonna wake up in 20 years and you're gonna say, "What the hell happened?"
And it's not even about trying to tell people to say, "Oh, you better get into this, better get into that." It's about if you have an interest in things, there's always something where you can collect your childhood. And if you have an interest in these things and you are a collector, everything doesn't have to be like so linear or one-sided. There's so many avenues and opportunities to collect your childhood and own and build a collection that reflects who you are. Not trying to buy stuff because somebody else says buy it, but if it speaks to your childhood, because I always tell people I collect my childhood. That's how I collect. And so for me, I don't have these regrets. When I buy something, it's a reflection of my interest.
Mm-hmm. Whitney Houston, stage one couture, full length black trench coat, $2,500. Where you think that's gonna go?
I think I'm hold on. I might need to watch this. I might buy this for my wife. I'm just joking. I don't know, man. Whitney, look, Whitney is arguably one of the greatest vocalists to ever live. Period. It's not even close. Even to this day, her national anthem is considered one of the greatest national anthems by regardless of what race you are, whatever you believe.
You sure it's not Roseanne? You sure it's not Roseanne's?
Roseanne is a close two. Close two.
He bullshit. No, he just bullshit. Don't believe that.
Nah, that thing Roseanne did. Matter of fact, man, what that scarred her for a while. Matter of fact, that was before social media. People forget that. When they did that. Imagine she did that doing social media. Now, I would say this, in today's climate, she could probably do that. Nobody wouldn't even say anything.
Yeah, back then.
Oh man, that was horrible. I don't know, man.
I say 7,500.
Well,
I think 7,000.
If somebody buys, I'll just say this: if somebody gets that dress, that coat, that trench coat for under 10K, it's a steal.
Yeah, I say 7,500. I think 7,500.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna break 10K, man. I don't think it's gonna break 10K.
All right, so here's something crazy. I saw this. Whitney Houston's used passport. I think this is probably gonna go for more than the dress.
It will.
Look at that right there.
Let me tell you why.
I
can have her dress and I can't prove
Look at that right there. We know what's going on now. You have that.
We already know what she was doing before she took that photo.
Yeah, we know she's feeling good right now, man.
Boy, she's feeling real good right now, boy. What do you like? Let me go get this photo over with.
Yeah, we already know. You don't have to ask. You don't have to.
Yeah, this will go for more than the dress because, one of the things about collecting is that especially for certain collectors, they like to have conversation pieces. They like to have things when friends and family come over. They can say, "Oh yeah, I have this, I have that," and this is something that I can easily show you that I could pass around. People can touch and feel. Oh, this is Whitney Houston. They can flip it and realize you can't argue with it.
Watch this.
I got to take you into my closet, or I got to bring that trench coat out and try to convince you and sell to you that this was Whitney's trench coat. It's gonna be tough. But you don't have to worry about this. This is her passport.
Watch this, bro. Watch this. You said double whammy. What's the double whammy? You got the picture and you got an
autograph, bro. This should go much higher. Like this should break 10K.
Yeah, this might be 15, 20, man. That's gonna be something that I'm gonna keep an eye on. I'm not buying it, but I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on it. Next to it, let's go back out here. Computer, cooperate with me here. Next to it is the Woodstock Festival from 1969.
That's a classic.
Yeah, this is and a lot of times I tell people when you buy stuff, I know somebody's gonna say, well, it's kind of beat up. No, this is what you want. This is, and we know that this is authentic. You can look at it and tell this is the real deal. Here, $2,400. This is the prototype poster. So this is the poster that was used before the actual poster came out. And I'm a big fan, as you know, Rico, of buying prototypes and lithographs, and they've got letters and stuff to go with it. So,
this
brother,
might be surprising. I think this is going to be one of those surprise ones at the end. I really think so. I think this one's going to surprise some people.
and shout out to Heritage, man, for that music, getting stuff, music memorabilia and stuff is just
getting better and better.
Better by the auction, man. By the auction. There was another one here I wanted to pull. I mean, some of these classic, these Billy Graham poster. Classic Bill Graham posters here, man. I mean, look at this right here. Stuff like this.
Wow, I love that poster. That's a good looking poster.
Jefferson Airplane. I mean, it's classic. Let me just that's another
Jefferson Airplane. Oh my goodness, I haven't heard that in so long.
Yeah, like man, just show you our age, boy. We Newport Folk Festival. You got the Doors. Of course, you got Led Zeppelin. Yeah, I've got a little Led Zeppelin sitting around here as well. Johnny freaking Cash. Look at that,
Johnny
man.
Cash, boy, JC.
Yeah, Johnny Cash.
JC.
Man. Yeah, and it's only $12.50 for right now, but we know that's gonna go.
That's going that 20K easy. Was it at 12? Is that 12.50? Hold up, 12,000. I thought that.
No, bro, that's gonna
5,
be.
you think 5,000?
8,500.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah, no, Johnny Cash got a huge following.
Yeah, Johnny Cash, man.
Remember when he came out with that? What was that? Like the Black album, the last albums he came out with.
Yeah.
He was that. That was one of the. He almost kind of reinvented himself during that
time. This is an interesting piece of memorabilia here. You've got the Beatles' second album, gold certification. Actually, think this is undervalued, $1,200 right now.
So I think the thing about those are, I was talking to a friend of mine. He's a DJ, and he was saying that some of those aren't really hard to find, aren't hard to get because they would sometimes gift those out to like record stations and stuff like that.
I got you.
Right. So that's why those don't necessarily go so high. He said that's why you'll see sometimes they're because they have the one that they have theirs and they have some that they literally would gift out.
Okay.
In the radio station, because radio stations during that time, that's who was promoting your music. That's how your music got big.
So basically, whoever put them on or whatever, we got
right there. You go. They would gift them.
Gotcha. Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Jimmy, yeah, that's dope.
1968 Sweden concert poster. Right now it's at $1,100. 3,500, 3,800.
Yeah, if it was art with just him, it would be much higher.
Yeah. So Elvis ticket stub. Don't sleep on the ticket stub game, everybody. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on the ticket stubs. Final live performance. Currently $1,000.
I'm all shook up.
Yeah. Let's see here what else we got in here. We got more Whitney Houston clothes.
Wow. Wow. So it looks like her estate is selling other stuff.
Yeah. Grateful Dead, Beach Boys. Check this out here, brother. We got Little Richard.
I want that so bad.
Little Richard. I mean, bro, this is when you talk about posters that you just absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. 5 to 7K. I really believe that. I think that thing's gonna spike. I think that bad boy's gonna spike. Think about what we saw some of those hip hop posters go for. Look at this.
Yeah.
If this thing sells for anything less than 5K, it's a steal. It was stolen.
Yep, I agree. Whoever can pull this off, man, you can get that under 5. Good luck.
Oh man, that's a steal. It's already at 1,000 with buyer's premium. So let that sink in. With buyer's premium is already over 1,000.
That's the actual.
That's the poster. Yeah,
that's the actual poster there. Let's see what else we got in here.
Bro, this is an amazing.
Yeah, you got like some cool stuff in here.
Gosh.
Yeah, you got some really, really cool stuff in here. Going through here, see what else we got. Most of it's like the Beatles. Most of it's the Beatles, and I think that's most of it in this one. Yeah, these are the posters.
It's a good option. This is gonna be a great option.
Yeah, this be a fun one to keep an eye on, y'all.
Very fun option.
Keep an eye on. So yeah, keep an eye out for this one. Let's go to second page 2, see what's in here. If there's anything crazy, I think this is the most of it I can remember. Springsteen poster. That's a badass Springsteen poster. Currently at $440.
That's gonna go up.
Yeah, that'll go up. Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. That's gonna go up.
That'll go up as well. Bo Diddley.
I wouldn't mind now. That'd be a dope one to have.
Yep, The Doors. That's another classic. Let me look at that, man.
Yep, that's a beautiful poster.
Jimi Hendrix last concert performance. $400 currently.
Last concert.
Yeah, Rico, let me go click.
Yeah, let me get my hands on that one.
Yeah, Rico, let me watch that. Ike and Tina.
Let's go.
My friend, let's see what that one go for.
Bro, we got where's that at now?
It's at $370.
Ooh, anime, if you die, I'm gonna kill you. Wow.
With the Ikettes.
With the Ikettes. That's
bro,
a beautiful poster.
It is, man. It is, man.
Oh! Oh! What is that in the middle? Right next to it, baby. Go over. Look at that.
The Grateful Dead.
Big Mama Thornton, baby.
Mama Thornton. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Big Mama Thornton. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All three of these, bang, 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 right there.
Bro,
and this is 9/8.
Bro, that whole row is nothing but bangers.
Yeah, I gotta track that because that's actually on my list. Being a making man. Yeah, that is right on my list. Man,
hey, you know what I'm thinking? I'm just gonna say it like this. You see that Big Mama Thornton?
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking, don't you?
Yeah, I know exactly. Same thing I'm thinking.
I'm not even going to worry about this option. I'm just going to see what it's going to do. And then you know what I'm going to do next.
We got a lot going on here, man. You got Jackie Wilson. You got Jerry Lee Lewis. You got the Coasters. You got Bo Diddley. The Vibrations. Bill Parker. Lil Richard. Bobby Blue Bland. Tab Smith. Jimmy Reed. Big Maybell. Bro, hey man, Nirvana. This is the actual first Nirvana poster right here. For those who don't know, this is the this is the one you want to keep an eye out for. Ray Charles, Mo Georgia. Yep, a lot of stuff. There's your boy.
That's a beautiful poster.
There's your boy, Louis Armstrong.
Man, hold on. I'm about to add that to my
Louis Armstrong. Oh man, Smokey Robinson.
That's a beautiful poster.
The Monitors. Oh man, a lot of good stuff in here, man.
They put their foot in this one.
Got the Clash. Oh shit, the Clash.
They put their foot in this auction. They put their foot in it.
Jimi Hendrix experience.
Is that the handbill?
That is the handbill, 1968.
Wow.
Yep. Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Wow.
And we have Calloway. Yeah.
Oh
definitely. I've got that on my watch list.
Oh.
Calloway.
Bro.
It's one post I'm actually going to actively bid on. I'll let y'all know that now. So if you bid on it, you're going against me. I ain't got to it yet. I might have.
You're gonna lose, so don't do it. Don't do it. Waste
Uh,
your time.
but I mean, you just see a lot of cool stuff here, man. I mean, look at this, man. Look at that. Look at that. That's Blue Note.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
That might be a sleeper. That could be a sleeper.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy.
Yeah, 1984 Johnny Cash show. That's another one. I mean, look at that right there, man. Handbill. Look at that.
Yeah, that's dope.
Grateful Dead, Elvis. I mean, they've got a lot. Look at it. Here we go. Here we go.
Ooh, look at those colors.
There you go.
Don't understand, man.
James Brown. James Brown. Look at that. Here you go again. James.
Don't you have that one?
No, I got another one, but not that one. James Brown. There you go. Early James Brown. Look at here you go. Here you go. Charles Brown. Thought it was James Brown. Charles Brown. But Johnny Lee Hooker.
Wow, that's gonna go for a sleeper.
Yeah, you don't see too many Johnny Lee Hookers.
Man, and a lot of people don't know about Johnny Lee Hooker.
This is early James Brown, 1959, bro.
Bro, look at that photo.
Yeah, look at James Brown, cuz.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, you already know what I'm doing right now.
Yep, James Brown. Mo Ike and Tina review. I mean, here we go. This is one I'm actually going to bid on here. I've been looking for this. Jack McDuff.
Yeah, John Coltrane on there.
John Coltrane on that too. I didn't even realize that. I saw Jack McDuff.
This might be your best chance or anybody's best chance.
No, I'm telling y'all now. Don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time. I'm just
letting John Coltrane at a good price. Because let me tell you something. Any regular John Coltrane poster,
hey, not only that, but Ramsey Lewis is actually on this poster as well.
Wow. I didn't see Ramsey Lewis. Where he at?
Up there with the Jazz Crusaders.
Oh, I see him in the photo. Okay, I see him.
Ramsey Lewis and George Benson was playing with Jack McDuffie during this period. So I'm going after this. So I'm just letting y'all know now.
Ooh.
Letting you know now. Diana Ross and the Supreme.
Now, I think I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna go out and say I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this. I think Diana Ross is one of the most under valued entertainers in terms of collectibles. I think, God forbid, hopefully it happens. Hopefully we don't see it. I don't ever want to say anything, but one day her stuff is gonna go through the roof. I'm telling you. I believe one day her stuff's gonna shoot through the roof, bro. Because I feel like there's gonna be a biopic coming about her with just her, and it's gonna send her to the moon.
Stevie Wonder, 1968.
Stevie
Wonder. What an auction. They've got a really, really good auction coming
up. They put their foot in this one.
Yep. Got a great auction coming up. All right, that is it for that one. Move out of that one. I think that is the same. Yep, same one. So we're going to pull out of that one there. All right, so next up, we have the July 11th. I mean, like I said, this is tomorrow for us. This is Heritage is on fire this year. When I say on fire, they are on fire.
They're on fire.
People are definitely buying. We have the pulps. Brother, I had a chance to get this book right here, man. This is Amazing Stories. This is actually considered to be the first, if I'm not mistaken, one of the first science fiction comic books that's out there. And brother, I had a chance and didn't realize, man. And it hurts me every time I see this book because I literally saw it. And I've got a couple of Amazing Stories, especially early run, 1927. I've got a few of those. I got 2 or 3 of these. Wow. From the 1927s, but this is already $1,000. This is going to go for about 4 or 5 tomorrow. I'll let you know that now. This is becoming one of the most sought after pulps, just for historical purposes.
Yeah.
A couple of other pulps on here to keep an eye on. Let me see. Go through. This is another one that is starting to heat up a little bit. This is Amazing Stories. This is actually from the 50s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 52. Yep. Argosy. Those books are starting to go for a little bit, especially if you got the good covers. This is also a octopus cover. Octopus covers tend to go for a little bit. Uh, we're gonna cruise through some of these. I mean, you can't go wrong with skulls. I mean, check that out. That'll probably go for about 500-600. I say no. I say about 500-600 for that. Um, I've actually got a few of these, so I'm gonna keep an eye on them, and they're in really good shape. Uh, Future science fiction, I actually have that one. So I'm hoping that does well. I've actually got this one as well. So
Oh
I hope
wow.
both of those do well. Um, Ghost and Goblin. This has got to be from the 1938. This is 1950 already. Uh, this is one. I mean, Marvel science stories expensive. This is gonna go for a good bit of money. It's gonna go for about. This is probably top out at about 1,800, 2,200.
Wow.
Uh, this is one I actually saw at Heroes Con. It was in bad shape though. It was in really, really bad shape. And I wanted it. I love getting those test tube covers or those tube covers,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but it's a little bit too much for what they wanted for it. And I was like, nah. Uh, and so most of these are Planet Comic. These are all coming out of a collection. These are all out of a
Oh wow. Pedigree.
pedigree collection. Yep. So it's cool to start seeing pedigree collections come pulps.
Wow, there's a lot. Wow. Looks like somebody got those graded and then decided to go ahead and put them out
Yeah.
on the market.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And so, yep, nice covers, man.
That's
Just some
good.
nice stuff. Dope covers. Yeah, artwork is amazing on some of that stuff. That's really cool. I like that cover. I keep. I don't know. I
Yeah, I
actually
like
like.
it.
That's another cool cover right there. I actually like that too. So
Yeah, that's a nice.
I would assume some of these are gonna be 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, easy. That's another cool cover. I actually like that one as well. So yeah, the Shadow.
Mm,
Early Shadow is always a win. There's always somebody that's looking for early Shadow. A lot
yeah,
of Shadow, a lot of Shadow completes out there.
yeah, Shallow,
Uh,
yeah.
Startling Story. Some of those hit as well. Spider tends to be pretty cool. Um, and then we've got a couple of robot covers for Starling. This is gonna go for a good piece of
Yeah,
change.
yeah. I've seen that one.
Yeah, those are gonna go for a good piece of change. You got your robot covers. Um, Trying to see if it's anything else. See, I'm missing on these Starling stores, but I think that Mr. the Domain that is going to go for some serious loot. I'm just letting you know now.
Yeah,
This
I've
is going
seen
to
that
go
cover. I've seen
yeah,
that cover. I've seen
eight
that cover.
oh. Yeah, you talking? This is about 3,500, 4,000, 4,500, possibly even five. This one is actually what I'm looking for. Actually, right there, Starling Storage. I'm actually looking for that one. When you look at that, who do you think about?
I think about what is it? Bewitch.
Adam Hughes, man.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the actual character.
Yeah, this looks like an old Adam Hughes cover.
Yeah, I thought you meant the actual character. Yeah,
Uh huh.
actually, it does. It really does. It really does. Yep.
Yep. So, this is actually one I actually have as well. So that's at 675. Yeah, I actually got that one.
Wow.
So yeah, some cool stuff. Nice cut. Nice. I mean, just if you're looking to get some nice covers, man, this is definitely a nice auction that you probably want to take advantage of. I mean, even simple stuff like that is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you want to take advantage of it. They got some good stuff in here. Um, Thrilling mystery, science adventure, some cool stuff in there. Then we get down to the big dogs. We get down to some cool stuff, weird tales. We were talking about this before we came on the air today,
Yeah.
and this is one I have a vested interest in. I'm not bidding on this, but I actually have a copy of this already. I have the second highest graded copy. It's a 7.0. and a 9.0.
Man,
And this is already at 900.
$1,000 premium.
Yeah, 1,000 premium. So this is probably gonna go for about anywhere from 1,500 to 3,200 in that range somewhere.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think it's gonna definitely go well over 15. It's already at 1,100 by its premium.
I mean, a 6.0 sold for 1,380 back in 20.
Yeah, but remember, no one, pups weren't really as popular then as they are right now.
Yeah, and it's
And you
also
couldn't get them graded then.
yeah. So this is definitely one that if you're trying to get it graded, and this is the third appearance of Conan, by the way. This is the actual third appearance of Conan. Wow. So, yep, you want to keep an eye on that. Let's see what else here. You've got a few other things going on here. And then that's pretty much about it on this. Yep. Most of these weird tail, just cool weird tail covers. So probably want to keep an eye out on that. All right. We'll close that out. And we're just about there. We're almost there, y'all. We'll just kind of go through this a little bit. This is the Dungeons and Dragons, the old video game, the manuals. These are graded manuals, man.
I was about to say, what are these?
Yeah, the graded manuals, bro. I actually have one.
Wait a minute. These are manuals?
Yeah, actual manuals. Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
I'm excited, bro. Like this right here. I am.
Never in my life thought
excited.
that, wow.
Yeah. I am actually excited. Rico, I'm going step away for just a quick second here.
Good.
And I'll let you talk about this right quick. I need to go take this call right quick, and I'll be right back.
No, you good. You good. I'll be honest though. I never knew that they actually graded manuals. Hold on. I don't know if I could drive this. No, I can't drive. That's fine. Wow. Let me zoom in on this and see. Let me take a look at this. So all of these are the Dungeons and Dragons so far. The Dungeons and Dragons. This is insane. I'll say this though. One of the things that I'm really fascinated about is the volume that CGC is grading things right now. Look at all the pulps that we just saw, and pulps were just recently starting to get graded. Several years ago, we couldn't even get pulps graded. So now look at all these pulps just on this auction, and now look at these manuals. Like CGC is putting in some work. They are grading like crazy right now. Like it's unbelievable. Comics, video games, pulps, manuals, posters. Look at the posters we were looking at. That is absolutely insane. Let me see if I can pull this up myself while he's there. Let's see if I can grab some of these real quick. Give me a second. Let me put amazing. Let me see. Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see, Dungeons and Dragons. See if I can pull this up while he's gone. See if I can on my computer and drive a little bit. Let's see if I can pull them up. Let's say manuals. EULS.
All right. I appreciate you holding down the fort.
You good. I was actually about to see if I could pull it up and drive a little bit while you was there. But basically what I was just sharing was that I didn't even know they graded manuals. So now I'm sitting here and I'm like, Matt, think about this. We just got through looking at graded posters. We just got through looking at graded pulp magazines, not to mention comics. Now we're looking at graded manuals. We haven't even looked at any graded video games. CGC has been, they've been grading some books at crazy volume lately.
When I saw it today, because I actually saw this before we went on the air, and I was just blown away because I grew up playing this. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I had my
Yeah,
sheets and notebook paper and my manuals, and and I just, the art for the just I would want this kind of stuff just for the art alone.
I agree. Yeah, and it can be a lot of these out there. Like, how many
Bro,
people use old names?
I've got one. I've got one graded, and that's the one I got at Heroes Con. Which, by the way, if you've not watched our Heroes Con recap show, make sure you go check that out here on the channel as well. But yeah, I picked that one at Heroes Con, man, and there's only three in this one. It's 275s and a 90, and I got a 75 as well. So it's only three of those out there. And this is one of the ones that's out there that's in this auction actually. See if I can find it here. It's tucked in here somewhere. I got it. I think I got it marked. No, that's another one. That's another one. Yeah, here we go. Right here. This one right here.
So that's the one you have?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And this is all in Japanese, by the way.
Wow.
This is the anime Dungeons and Dragons playing advice #1. So this is extremely rare. It's only three of them. This is one of the three right here that's being offered up for sale.
What size are these manuals, bro?
Oh man, it's like regular magazine size.
Wow.
Yeah, regular magazine size. Some of them not even magazine size. Some of them are regular slabs. Like these, of course, you can tell that's magazine size. Yeah, but even old card games for like DC heroes and stuff,
Wow. I mean, there's nothing. Anything that's printed, I guess you could say anything that's printed. I think CGC can actually grade.
Yeah, look at this, vintage.
That's insane.
That is vintage. This is the stuff. This is the stuff my cousins grew up on. It,
Yeah. Wow. I'm just fascinated. I know the community. We have our love-hate relationship with CGC, but I'm fascinated at the sheer volume that's coming out of CGC and all the different verticals that they're grading items in. Like I didn't even know they was even doing this. But I guess at the end of the day, like you said, if it's printed, we know they do magazines, they do pulps, they do comics. As long as it's printed and it fits it's not too thick. I'm pretty sure they can probably grade anything.
Yeah. I think this is really cool. This is probably one of the coolest things I've seen in a while. I mean,
bro, it's definitely for me the most interesting because I didn't even know this was even something.
Yeah. So I mean, this is why we do the show. This is why we do the show. This is why we do this, to show people that there's so much
out there.
Out there. It's just not relegated to just basic comic and cards. I mean, you got
no, bro. It's and look, that's something else. I forgot. CGC grades cards. Matter of fact, CGC. I think they pretty much own the market share in Pokemon cards as far as graded cards.
Look at this right here, Red Sonja. Unconquered. Wow. So it's just amazing, man. When you just see stuff like this, that's out there, man. I mean, you got all kinds of stuff going on here. Hold on just a second. Let me.
No, you good. No, you good. You good. Yeah, this is insane, man. So we have manuals, we have pulps, we have video games, comics, cards, magazines, everything. Like literally everything. Posters. I think I said posters.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything, bro. I mean,
there so far, I haven't seen anything that doesn't tap into somebody's childhood at all.
Oh my god, that's bro, that is getting bid on.
Ghostbusters to the Adventure. That's crazy.
Yeah. This is absolutely wild. Oh my god, look at this. I've never even seen this before.
I've never seen those.
Never seen this. I've never seen this. I'm just, you see how I'm doing. I'm just like, I'm blown away, y'all.
Never seen any of those.
Marvel Superheroes. Now these I've seen these before, but I just never thought anything of it.
And watch this. Don't be shocked that one day somebody's going to find out that they have a manual that may actually predate something that appeared in a comic or a magazine or something like that. Watch, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen because you remember there's a lot of comics that started out with games.
Yeah. This is
So
absolutely phenomenal.
somewhere down the road, somebody's gonna have a manual graded, and it's gonna come out because some movie's gonna pop out based on some type of game, and they're gonna say, "Oh, the first time he appeared in the comic," like, well, actually, he was in this manual before he was in a comic book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
that's insane.
Yep. 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 And last on what we've got here is this is all the MTV, Nickelodeon. This is all original art.
Animation cells. Yep. All right.
This is
Yep.
still, yeah. Doug, bro. The
Wow.
Cat Dog. One of my favorite cartoons. I really enjoyed Cat Dog growing up. We got Stupid DD. We got
Dexter's
yeah, yeah.
Laboratory.
Speaking of Stupid DD, there you go.
Wow. I don't think
Yeah.
that's some Hey Arnold.
Yeah. Nah, you know what? I can't remember if I saw Hey Arnold or not.
Yeah, it's right there. I see one right there.
Yeah, yep, there you
Right down
go.
there.
There you go.
Wow, dude, hold on. First of all, Gerald is the GOAT.
Yep, I put my. Yep,
Yeah.
that one. Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
Too
Wow,
cool. Man.
Johnny Bravo.
Yep, Powerpuff Girls. Oh, there we go. Rocco. That's actually what my thing here. Rocco's Modern Life, man. Rocco and Heifer. Rats.
Oh man, dude, my kids grew up on Rugrats.
I mean, then you got storyboards. Samurai.
Oh man, oh my goodness.
SpongeBob. That's gonna go for some King's Ransom. I already know that's gonna go for a King's Ransom. You got oh my God, you got Scooby Doo. Yeah, I actually got some of this stuff. I'm like, boy, I have got to be disciplined in the next couple of weeks.
Bro, that's all. I'm going through all of this. I'm like, how? I'm like, how? Like, how?
The brown nugget. The brown nugget. Ren and Stimpy. Yep. Lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. Wild Thornberries. I got all about the wild thornberries.
Yeah, I forgot about
Aeon Flux.
Wow.
Yeah. And these are straight sales here, bro. This is like all of the stuff from that show. Yeah. Amazing. Oh, amazing. This is wild stuff. So, yeah. Promotional art for the Cartoon Network. That is very important because of what happened this past week.
Yeah, with especially with Nickelodeon and Disney.
Yeah. Well, no, Cartoon Network is no more as of Wednesday.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's no more Cartoon Networks as of Wednesday. Signed
Are
off.
you serious?
No, what's day? No, today is Wednesday. Or Monday. It's either Monday or last.
Wow. Week. Cartoon Network is shutting down.
Yep, it's gone bye. So
yeah,
some of this extreme. So treat it like Hanna-Barbera.
Treat it like Hanna-Barbera. Good point.
Yep. So some of this stuff is still getting added to. They're still adding to the auction, but yeah, a lot of stuff out here, man. So you got SpongeBob art and Dora the Explorer. That's a cool piece of artwork. And of course, like I said, we do art over here as well. So and then let's look in. Let's look in over here because tonight is actually the live having the live auction tonight on comic book art. Let's see if anything I have sold. Anything sold yet? Nah, nothing sold. They've got a few things going on tonight.
Anything good? Anything good on in this one? You got an eye on?
Yeah, they got some U.S. Acres, a couple of Garfield things of that magnitude. But here you go. You got a piece of artwork right there. $125. You know.
Wow. You know, that's one of the reasons why I'm so heavy on Wii Pals. So slept on, and historically, it's so much history behind it as far as how it trailblazed comic strips.
Yeah. And I mean, y'all see right here, man, $140 for a sheet of art, you know. Immediately.
Wow.
420 bucks. I mean, y'all see this in live action. We're looking right here at it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, just a comic strip from 1991.
Oh man, depending on those Jim Davis panels can go for crazy money, especially the right panel with Garfield. Those things can go for sick money. And look at this one. This is already at over $500 already.
Yeah.
550 and steady, and it's still going. Look at this.
That's going $1,000 for that piece, man.
Yeah, dude, look at that. Small, still going. Look at that. Look at this, man. This is insane. This is a small comic strip, bro. I mean, you know, we own these. These are like a little small sheet with three little small panels. And look at this price.
$650 so.
Wow.
I mean, you've seen them. I think I've actually got. No, I don't have a Garfield in here. I don't have Garfield beer, but most of the stuff I've got on is already way up above, you know, what I was looking at. You got Bruce Timm, you got a cover
Was
for.
that a Man Thing or Swamp Thing?
Nah, it's just the
Okay.
you know, whatever. Buffalo Bill, that's actually one I was looking at. Then you got the Flintstones, which is 140, but you already know that's gonna be an arm and a leg, and you have to know. But yeah, man. I mean, this is another reason why we said, you know, the deals and stuff out there. They've got everything going on here over on Heritage, man, and it's just so much, man. I mean, this is another comic book auction that's going on here. They've got
oh yeah. I have 2 books I'm watching in this auction.
I wonder if we got the same 2 books auction.
I doubt it. I'll see if I see a green. If I see a green highlight.
Yeah, let me. I think I've got. I have one.
I don't see any green highlights.
Yeah, I think I got the Silver Streak was the
okay. Yeah, so far we good. Yeah, I didn't see it. The ones I'm looking at, I didn't see no.
Yeah. We'll talk off because I want to know what
we'll talk about it. There's one.
I got a feeling I know what's in here. I got a funny feeling I know what's in
here. There's a couple I have. Oh, whoa. What's that at the bottom right? Is that Yankee? What Yankee is that? Well, no, number 1. Okay,
yeah.
Which one at the bottom? What Yankee is that one? Yankee 4.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Actually, Yankee 4 is not a bad book.
This book here, that's actually what I'm looking at. But this right here is one I'm keeping a real close eye on right here.
Yeah.
Because the other comic book with this actually goes for a little bit more. I'm just trying to keep an eye on this here. That's what I'm gonna keep an eye on. I'm sure that's gonna go for an arm and a leg. But it's 22 days away, so
yeah. This is an auction, bro. I got a couple books that I literally realize I gotta save some money for because I don't know what it's gonna go for, and they got a book in here that I've only seen in a couple of places, and people want an arm and a leg for it, and there's one seller on eBay who. So let me just say something. If you have best offer, don't just only want to go down $5. Just don't even put best offer.
$1, $2.
Yeah, don't even put best offer. Like if all you want to do, and I'm not talking about something that's $10 or $15 or $20. What about something that's like $1,500, $2,000, $1,000? Don't just say only going down $5. It's a waste of time. Just don't even put best offer. Don't even put that there. So it's a waste of space. It's a waste of space. Now I get it. If it's something that's $20, you want to go down $5 or $15. I get it. But something that's $1,000, $1,500, $2,500, and all you want to do is drop $5. Don't even put best offer. Just do buy it now.
Yeah.
Just do buy it now. It's simple.
Yep. So yeah, that's it for that, and then we'll round it off tonight. We're gonna go to closed auctions, and we're gonna go back a couple weeks because we had a couple of things here that was that hit.
So where are you with King Collectors? Where are you at on that show?
I got to start back watching it. I started on the first. I'm still on the first season.
Okay, bro,
Yeah, I'm
it's
still on the
good.
first
It's
season,
good, man. It's good.
but I'm definitely gonna roll with it. You don't have to worry about that. We're gonna.
Whoa, what are these?
So these are. So I talked to Larry. Shout out to Larry. Uh, he told me these are extremely rare. 16,000.
Oh yeah, the Freddy Krueger's. Yes, 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 yeah. I couldn't
These
even.
right here, the lobsters.
Yeah,
Full-
the red lobsters, bro. The lobsters are big. Yeah, Freddy Krueger, bro. I've seen on video on TV. I'm not in person. I've seen, bro. I've seen people drop like 20K on Freddy Krueger. Like it's unreal.
Wow.
Sneaker game is real, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not even. I'm not even going to even dip my toe in this. I'm not
Yeah.
even.
I got like like I used to have a whole foot.
Now I do have the Supreme Sade shirt. I do have a Supreme Sade
Oh,
shirt.
that's dope.
It's sitting out in my storage unit.
So, yeah, I have maybe 3 toes in it now, but I used to have a solid, strong foot and a knee in the sneaker game. I used to be a big sneaker head. I still have a few, but I actually gave away a lot of my sneakers because we
It
found
takes
out.
space.
Yeah, and it really meant I wasn't wearing them. I was one of them sneaker heads. I was a collector, and I wasn't wearing them. And we found out my son-in-law had introduced me to this family that it was a single dad. He had like 2 or 3 sons, and they were all tall, big dudes.
Yeah.
And I'm not tall, I'm short, but I wear a size 12, 13. And the whole family, the father and the son, they all wore like 12 and 13s. And they were like going through some problems, man. And so people were trying to help the family out, man. I was like, man, and I had a whole shelf of nothing but sneakers,
Yeah.
all 12 and 13. I'm like, I'm not wearing these shoes, man. So I said, man, come by the house. And I just put like almost over half of them in a bag. I said, man, send them to the family, man. I wasn't wearing them, man.
Look at you, man. He's a loving man. Y'all see that? Loving man.
No, I mean, I wasn't wearing them, man. Look, what I'm gonna do with it, man? You can't take it with you when you leave, when you go.
Nah, you can't do that.
You know, so if I'm not wearing them, let somebody else
enjoy it.
Yeah, let somebody else put some use to enjoy it, man.
All right, so we had the Common Art signature auction. I think this was the second or the first one for the year. This is one of the big ones for the year. This was a couple of weeks ago, June 20th to the 23rd. Brother, this right here.
That was a big one.
This is. I went back and I watched the auction live with a buddy of mine last week, and I can safely say this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to own this piece.
I thought it was $1 million.
This piece of never.
That's a great sale, man. But when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, that's gonna hit $1 million." And it almost came, it almost hit it. But I really thought that was gonna hit $1 million.
If Rosetta would have drew this, it would have hit $1 million.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna hit $1 million, man.
Yeah. If Rosetta would have drew it, it would hit $1 million.
Oh yeah, easy.
4 or 5 Batman, $675,000. Excuse me. I mean, just Batman.
Now, which one was this? The auction where one of those Batman books sold, or was that the one that sold considerably low? There was one that.
Yeah, but for me, I guess for me, man, when you look at for what it sold for, I mean, $600,000. We're talking $600,000.
So was that the book that initially sold for like $1 million?
Yeah, so considerably less. But for me, $600,000 is about right for a Batman. For this is 4.5. I mean, people had like this is like 7.0, 8.0. I mean, if this was 6.5, you probably add on. It'd probably be 800,000, 900,000.
Right.
When you get into these kind of books, Rico, this is where you start dealing with the whole percentage, 0.5, whole point, the value changes.
Right.
So I mean, I don't see. I know there's some people in the community that see this as, oh my God, it's tanking, it's falling. Not, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna do that. Frank Miller, Daredevil 165 original cover, $324,000. I mean, that is phenomenal for a piece of
Beautiful.
original art.
That's beautiful. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
We got some Shazam here, but we got White Wiz Comics #1. This is always gonna be one that's gonna perform halfway decent. 288,000 for a 770. We know who buying this. We're not in the league of folk that's buying this. So I mean, this you know who the
Oh
people.
yeah, 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 yeah. The books like that, man. I'm not even in that weight class.
Yeah, Marvel Comics #1. And just think, this is a book you probably could have got way back on,
Yeah.
because nobody was really thinking about Marvel Comics 1 like that. Because I remember when Marvel Comics 1 in the last 10 years when it's
Yeah, I think it was about 10 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, where all of a sudden everybody was like, yo, Marvel Comics, Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
Not to say it wasn't going for a nice penny at that time, but that's when it just started like skyrocketing.
Batman, always. I mean, that's always gonna be up there.
No, man, that's my favorite Batman cover.
I actually like that too. I actually like that one better than I like that.
Like that, I understand Detective Comics 27, I get it, but Batman #1 is my favorite cover.
Yeah. Hunter Fear, original art. Another Marvel Comics. Superman 1.5, 180,000. I mean, so 1.5.
200 stacks for 1.5.
1.5. So that just tells you per 5. You just add up 2.5, you know what it's going to be. 3.5, you know what it's going to be. 4.5, you know what it's going to be.
Somebody said, instead of me buying a nice little rental property, I'm going to buy this book.
Yeah, I'm going to buy this book. And it's still going to hold value.
Still going to hold value. Yeah. And you ain't got to do with no land. You ain't got to worry about trying to be a landlord.
Not at all. Wolverine #7. Trust me, you don't want them headaches. Wolverine
classic cover.
Yeah. 144,000. What I mean, what would Hulk 181 original cover go
for?
Oh
my! Now that's 2.5 million. What do you think?
Yeah, that's gotta be $1 million. If that came,
bro, look,
gotta be $1 million.
When you talk about comic books, like I had these conversations constantly, and one of the things I'm constantly telling people is that we have to learn how to separate the hobby from the market. Sometimes they move in concert, sometimes they don't. But the market and the hobby is not the same. The market, for example, I can look at the hobby right now and say the hobby is absolutely fine. Matter of fact, the hobby's in the best place it's ever been. As a person that's trying to build a PC collection, what better time to buy books? I'm not worried about volatility. I'm not worried about flipping. I'm not worried about, no. I want to collect my childhood. I want to get these books that 4 or 5 years ago were too expensive. Like, you can now get an Ultimate Fallout 4. I know we're talking about modern books, but Ultimate Fallout 4, one just sold last night for like 800 and something bucks on Comic Link. The one sold recently on Heritage for like 800 and something bucks. The variant that at one point was over 40K, it now sold at 9,000 recently, including buyer's premium. So for people that were trying to access a lot of these books back in the day, they couldn't afford these books. Who had 40K to drop? Why would you want to spend 40K now? And I would even make an argument and say 9K is too much for that book, if you ask my opinion. So what people got to understand is if you want the market to get better, you have to let the hobby get stronger. And how does the hobby get stronger? More people can come into the hobby and afford to buy these books. If the books are so high where everybody's on the outside looking in, how can the market get stronger? It's just the same money going back and forth. You got to have new money coming in. And so the hobby's fine. The market is just doing what the market is doing. It's fine, like the other market, like the real estate market, like the stock market. The market has to do what it has to do. Yeah. Now that right there, that peanuts. Oh my goodness.
I mean, $90,000 for a peanut strip. Uh, this is near and dear to me. Ninja Turtles 9-8, $87,000. This is one that's going to perform well, regardless of the fact. Um,
What's
I
the
mean,
highest selling Ninja Turtle one?
so back in 2024, a 9-8. Let me see.
Total 126.
What is this here? What's this here? Is this first print? Is this? Yes, it's a first print. Yeah, this one sold for 87, so it's down a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah,
But like you said,
the
100.
market does what the market does, man. It's
Let's
fine.
put it like this: whoever got this, like you said, goes right back to what you just said. Whoever got this at a deal. Actually,
They got it a deal, man.
actually got it at a deal. So I wouldn't look at it as a loss or hit the panic button. This is a case where somebody got this at a deal. Let's just be frank: these 9-8s are probably not going to come back to market. Some of these people that's buying them, they're not putting them back on the
No,
market.
they're not putting out, especially if they got it at this price. And that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying about we have to appreciate and understand the difference between the hobby and the market, because you have some people that just want to build a PC collection. They're not trying to flip. They're not trying to turn this into a business. They're not trying. They want to collect these books and pass them down.
Yep.
And that's what. And this is one of the best times if you're just looking to buy it. Now, again, I understand that. Unfortunately, the problem we have is that you got to make a decision now if you're gonna buy some eggs, because grocery prices and everything else and insurances are going up, are skyrocketing. But it would be great if the economy was doing better, and then the comic books were kind of like more affordable. So like, but at the end of the day, this is a good time if you can afford it. This is a good time to build your collection. That's
cool.
the Cinderella love right there. No, that's the big one.
Yeah, this is the big dog.
Right, that's the big dog. That's the big dog right there.
Yeah. They actually, let me see. Hold on, let me see if I can find it right quick. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna show you something today. Show you something that sold last week. You'll get a kick out of this. You'll love this. Let me see if I can find it here. Let's see, watch list.
What number is that? Let me see what number that is.
It sold last week. Ended. Let me see. Let's see if I can find it. Bang. All right, here we go. You're gonna flip when you see this. So here is the actual inspiration for the cover.
You shared that with me. Yep. That's the one that sold recently on eBay.
Yep. 18. Yep. So
yep. Sure is.
Yep. Love 25. I think it was like a little book or whatever. So yep. So yeah, that's
you can see it too. Wow. Yeah, you can literally see it. Wow.
Yeah. Inspiration. So yeah.
And Matt Baker did that as well, right?
Yeah. So yeah, he took that piece and then applied the rest of it to it and got a winning cover. So yeah, awesome.
Same.
Yep. It was a couple other things there. Let me see. That was in that auction that sold. This sold this past week. We saw this sold as well. I think it was yep. This one sold 2,700. Wow. 7 C's number 5. Yeah. So that is.
That's a good price right there. That's like a good price.
Yeah, that's a really good price for that.
That's a real good price.
That's actually a good sign because I actually paid. I think I paid at the time. I paid $2,200 for mine. So I mean, that's a really good sign if that book is still holding steady. Like
yeah. And
this is actually my favorite 7 C's cover. I just like everything about it.
That's a beautiful cover.
Yeah.
Yep, beautiful cover. What number is that one?
Number 5.
Yeah, I think that's when. Because what does number 4 look like? I forgot number 4. Let me see. Because 1 and 2 doesn't have. Wow.
Yeah, this was one I actually put I was this close to pulling the trigger on it last week, but I was like, nah.
All my canteen cakes are Raw. I need to get mine graded. I have them, but I need to get mine.
Yeah, you need to send them over to get your. I'm surprised you don't have them graded, man. You got to get them graded, brother.
All mine are Raw.
Yeah, you got to get those graded, man. And then this was something else. Yeah, like I said, some of these were relisting, some was changed, but there you go, another one. Yeah, Matt Baker, 1275, number 4, 60.
So is this the one? Okay, is that's Matt Baker cover, right?
Yeah, there's a Matt Baker cover.
So is this the first? I'm asking a question. Is this the first Matt Baker cover art in this run?
You know what? It would have to be because it's Crown Comics.
Crown Comics number 3. Yeah. He didn't do the cover. He
yeah,
did
so I guess this would be the because it's 45. So yeah. Buddha hadn't showed up yet, so yeah, I would have to say
no. Buddha showed up. Buddha's a number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah, Buddha's a number 3, but Matt Baker didn't do that cover. He did the Buddha story.
Internals. Yeah, he did the internals.
Right.
So yeah, this would probably be the first cover then.
The first, yeah.
Because he didn't do I don't think he did the first cover in 45 of Jumbo. So yeah, this would have to
be his. Yeah, this must be one of his first covers. Wow, bro, that's fascinating.
That'll give us some fun homework to do.
Yeah, it'll be some good homework to do. Is this Matt Baker's first cover?
Yeah, we'll that is a Crown 4. We'll look that up.
What year is this?
This 41? Is 45.
45. Yeah, 40. Yeah, because Buddha came out for.
Yeah, so we'll look that up tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna look that up. Yeah.
But yeah, that one sold. Cinderella 25 sold for 60K. 7.5. Somebody's lucky. Congratulations.
Great cover.
Getting that. Shout out to brother Al, who is on the look for getting his X-Men. That's always going to be a pricey book. Yeah. This is one of the Golden Age books that I've actually had. I've always wanted to get, but that's probably not going to happen. The Suspense.
A 1.5 sold for what?
51,000, brother.
Gracious.
This is another one. This is credited as the first.
First hard, yeah, man.
First hard. This is 50,000. Yeah. Chamber of Chills, original art. We know that's gonna sell. This is
AC Hollingsworth.
AC Hollingsworth. Yep.
AC Hollingsworth cover. One of my favorite covers.
43,200. Do you have this?
I don't have that one.
Okay.
That's probably there's only 2 AC Hollingsworth covers that I have on my list, and that's one of them. Okay. That I don't own. I pretty much own most of his covers though.
Yeah, classic AC Hollingsworth. Yep. Wally Wood. You can tell by the line art that's Wally Wood if you know his work. 40 grand, 9.8 for number 6. Bro, that's wild. I got a copy of this. I need to go get mine.
So yeah, so that X-Men. So remember, he's considered technically the first mutant. Technically,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. I've got to get this stuff graded. I've got this great. I got to get this graded.
Funny story. I had that book in a nice grade. I even had old Golden Age Submariner stuff. I was a huge Submariner fan growing up, but don't ask me why. I just love Submariner. I just thought it was a dope character. And after the movie, I was like, I'm good. And I literally sold all of my Submariner books. And I was fortunate I sold it at the right time because I got great money for it. Because I looked at some of those books I've sold and look at what they're going for now. I'm like, man, I sold it at the perfect time. But yeah, I used to have a crazy Submariner collection, man.
You talk about detective covers. 29 is actually better than 27. This is actually the better one out of
That's a dope cover. Yeah, that's a dope cover.
A cooler Batman up.
Yeah.
Somebody just hit a cut bid. Let me close that out. Another Turtles 9.6. This one went for 36,000.
36K.
Yeah. After a while, people are gonna start just with some of these books. I'm telling you now, a lot of these books like this, they're not gonna be popping up that often after a while.
No, because the way the market is, people are getting them at, I would say, most of these books at great prices now. They're gonna hold on to them. And when the market starts to do whatever it does again, whatever the catalyst is that causes it, then you're gonna have people like, you know what, maybe this is a good time to sell.
Yeah.
But right now, the best thing to do, especially if you're collecting these books, just grab them and just put them away and enjoy the books.
Hangman. I enjoy finding Hangman. Hangmans are expensive though. They're
Yeah,
extremely expensive, as you can see. 36,000 for a 9.2, which is that is freaking wild to see that in a 9.2.
that's
Uh,
crazy.
Flash Comics, 33,000, even with the color with the restored. So I mean,
So I'm not very. I'm not very. I'm not. So what is it about this one here? I don't
this
even.
is the first, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is the not the. I think this is the first Golden Age Flash. Let me see if I can remember. I think this is the actual
Cause that's a nice hefty price.
solo. If I Yeah, it's the origin. Yeah, this is the origin. Yeah, I get my early DC confused.
Origin and first appearance of the Flash.
Flash,
Wow,
yeah, because he wasn't in All
that
Star.
shows you how much I know about the Flash.
I get him. There's one particular All Star book that's really important. I can't remember if that was it, but yeah, that's the one you want.
Wow, there it
Uh,
is.
and of course, we've got Albedo. Man, this is a
Oh,
book. I saw this book at Heroes Con, man. It was just too much, man. They do want like 12.
Is it creeping back up? I don't know because I remember it was
Yeah,
doing well and it dropped. It looks like at that 9.6 price. This like it's, am I wrong? I think it's creeping back up. I don't know.
Creature from the Monster World from Blue Lagoon artwork, original art. We know that Creature from Blue Lagoon always it goes up. Uh, Captain America books, man.
Oh,
These these
so
these covers, always a win.
yeah.
Detective Comics, man. I love these pre-Batman
Those,
Detective
yeah,
Comics. I love them. I
those,
absolutely love them. Uh, Hypodermic Needle, Batman. You don't see those two.
wow,
Cover you don't see some of these Batman detective covers. You don't see a lot of. You don't see a lot of.
wow. So
Uh,
that's the bang bang variant.
mhm. Bang bang. That's from the bang bang variant.
The bang bang shot is a bang bang variant.
So it's the first appearance of Doctor Mystic and the first Superman prototype in comic books, Comics Magazine #1.
Yep, sure
Yeah,
is.
wow, it's
Yep.
amazing. I bet you, 30 years ago, you could have found that $1 being nobody probably even knew what it was.
They don't know what it was. They don't know what it was. Right now, I do.
Yeah. Of course, more art. Classic. Can't go wrong here. The Mask.
LB Cole.
Yep. LB Cole. The Mask. Planet Comics #1.
Yeah.
8.5. I've never seen it at 8.5 before. I've always seen it roughed up. Wally Wood, Marilyn Monroe, $31,000. Weird Tales. This is the Batwoman cover, infamous Batwoman cover. Mary Brundage art, by the way. This is $30,000 for a 7.5.
That is a dope.
Yeah,
Cover.
this is one of the iconic Weird Tales. This is that run. There's two of them. This is one of them. I've got the other one. Iconic Weird Tales covers. Sensation Comics #1, $27,000 for 1/8. Let that sink in. Yeah, let that sink in. Zip Comics 9.6. That's a beautiful cover. $26,400. We've got some pre-code horror covers beyond 26,000. You've got, Flame. Just look at these covers.
Wow.
You've got just original art again, 26,000. Here we go. This is cover recreation.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, ain't no.
Cover recreation. You hear
I'm
this?
about to say, ain't no way that's over 20. Okay, that's the recreation.
What I'm saying, cover recreation.
The fact that a recreation
$5,000.
over 25 stacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, go back to that, please. Please. Go back to that recreation. Who's the artist on that? Because a lot of times that has a lot. That is insane for a recreation. Does it say who the artist is?
Trimpy. So I don't even know who Trimpy is. But
Wow.
Trimpy, he's worth $26,000. Let me see what else I think they got there.
Look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm so glad you showed this. I think I've showed you some that I own. Depending on the artist, people, do not sleep on these recreated covers because they are original art. And a lot of times what happens is you'll have artists who are inspired to recreate something from the past. And these are like well-known artists, or maybe just artists in the industry, or just artists that have a following. We're looking at a recreation of Hot 181 that sells for $25K, bro. That's insane.
Spicy mystery stories, $22,800, 6.5.
Wow.
I don't know how they got in there. I think that was a mislisting. Jimi Hendrix posted $21,600. They probably just left it in there. They probably like, you know what, just leave Jimi Hendrix in there. Venus, classic Venus cover.
Classic cover.
$21,600. Color guide for Weird Science. This is for Zeta, $21,600. Action Comics, 7.5, $21,600. Superman 2. I actually saw quite a lot of these at Heroes Con. Superman 2. I actually saw a dude get one great the other day too. Shout out to you if you're watching the channel because he put subscribe to it. $21,600. I mean, bro, they have some really, really good stuff here. Savage Conan, 21,000. I mean, 20,000. Avengers, and we're probably not gonna go through all this because it'd be too much to go through. But
amazing.
Yeah, but most of the heavy hitter stuff we saw. Oh, this is one.
Oh, that one, man, bro.
Yep. Negro Romance, 8,400. 2.5. Let that sink in.
Talk about a ghost.
Yeah.
Talk about a ghost.
And if you want to see how big of a ghost it is, there's your number right there. 15 graded.
That's a ghost, man.
Yep. So
I've always told people if I had a choice between
you got one here, right? Don't you got one?
I don't have a Negro Romance one.
What?
I had a chance to get a Negro Romance one, but it didn't have a cover, and it was at a great price. But I didn't want it without it because the cover to me, I don't like having reproduction covers. I'd rather not have a book, especially an important book. I want the book.
You want the actual book.
So what happened was a friend of mine, he ended up buying it for another friend of ours, and I think they did a reproduction cover or something. But I didn't want a reproduction cover, man. I'd rather not own it.
This one hurt me, man. I could have bought this book at a 0.5, and I passed up on it.
What did this sell for? The 7.5. What was that price?
7.5 sold for 8,000. So if the 0.5, that's one to one.
About 1,200, maybe. What do you think? About 12?
12, yeah.
Around about 12, maybe.
I don't even want to tell you what I could have got it for. I'm not even gonna do that to myself. Embarrass myself on here like that. I'm not even gonna do it. This is another one that always goes for a lot of money. Lawbreakers Suspense Stories, number 11, $8,100.
Insane.
Spotlight. That's just a cool cover.
That's a dope cover.
Yeah, 8,100.
Dope cover.
Another Weird Tales 4.5 sold for 7,800.
Okay, watch this. Isn't that teenage romance?
7,800. That right there. So that we
remember. Didn't I just tell you? Don't be shocked if that book in the other. I don't remember what that grade was. Don't creep up.
Yeah.
Trust me. That is a dope cover.
Yeah. It's definitely. I'm telling you, it's definitely one of the heavy hitters of Matt Baker. It's one of his covers. So yeah. It was a lot of big sales there.
Hold on, Vampirella. What grade was that Vampirella one?
9.4.
And that's early Billy Graham, old school Billy Graham. Who is
wait a minute? I gotta go do some looking here, brother. Is this the first Mr. Zero? No, that's Mr. Freeze. Okay, no, that's the first when he was first known as Mr. Freeze. Okay, all right.
Oh, zoom in. Let me see.
No, that's first. That's for Mr. Freeze. I just want to make sure.
Okay.
When it was called Mr. It was when he was called Mr. Zero. I always get the two covers confused.
Okay.
I want to make sure. Like, wait a minute. So yeah. Yep. A lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff in this sale, in this auction, man.
Whoa. Go back up. One more. Last one. That one in the middle, King Comics number 1. All right, click on it. So zoom in. Let me show. I'm gonna share something with the community on this book. So zoom in the top right hand side. They're gonna see something. So all right. So this is the first appearance in comic books now. In comic books of Mandrake the magician. So this is a book that's hard, not only hard to find, it's hard to even find a digital copy where you can see the inside pages. And many people within that collect Black historical comic books, they are always looking for the earliest version of Lothar in comic books. Now we know he originated in comic strips, but and now the thing about it is though, even if you have this book and let's say Lothar is in it, it's still a reprint of original comic strips. So what they did was it was a reprint of some of the original strips. But this is if you're looking for Lothar, if you're trying to build that Black collection of historical Black comic book figures and heroes that translate not only from comic strips to comic books. This is a book that is supposedly supposed to have Lothar, but I've never seen the inside, and most people don't even know. But they assume because Mandrake is in it and Lothar was introduced at the same time that Mandrake was, more than likely he's in this book as well.
Sweet. So a 4 or 5, $6,900.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let that all sink in there. Like I said, this is you go back, take a look, man. It's closed auctions. A lot of cool stuff in here. Heavy hitting, massive sales, and
Some big books, man.
big books, man. Big books. So yeah, we've got the Matt Baker auction next week. Well, for us, for you all, for those who are watching, it'll be tomorrow, or either the day after, depending on when you're watching. But that's coming up soon, and you saw the posters and everything. So there's a lot going on Heritage, man. And so yeah, Rico, another show in the books,
Bro. This was fun. This was
Hey man, I love doing this show. This is one of my favorite shows to do because
yeah.
I just enjoy watching the hobby go strong. So
I'm gonna be giving up donating. Well, I guess if I donate blood, I can't make any money. So I'll be selling a lot of blood over the next couple weeks, man. So I can afford some of these these items in this auction, man. Because I think so. What are you going to focus on? I think I'm going to focus on. Of course, I got the 22 days or so for the Golden Age books that's going to be coming up. I have like 2 books on my radar, but I think right now I'm going to be focused on the next couple of auctions on the animation sales. I definitely want some Hey Arnold animation sales.
Yeah,
and I'm going to focus on some of these posters, these music posters. I think those are the 2 things I'm going to be kind of focusing on. What about you?
Bro, I've got artwork. I've got a little bit of everything. I just got to figure out what I want to do there. I'm definitely going for that Jack the Duck poster, but and maybe a Matt Baker book if I can snag one like I did last year around this time last year. So if I can snag.
Looking at that auction, there's a lot at the bottom. I think it can be easy to grab at good prices.
So we'll see, man. We'll see. So, Rico, once again, thank you as always, brother. Glad to always have you with me, man. Doing this, and people, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you follow Rico on Instagram, Black Key Comics on IG. Also, make sure you follow us as well, Comic Hall Crew. We all one big family, but make sure you follow us, and then also make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can catch us when we do have our live shows. This one is normally pre-recorded. Also, make sure you check out our Heroes Con wrap-up show.
Great show, man. Great show.
If you have not been to Heroes Con, get ready. We'll see you there next year. And bro, Rico, we'll see you all again here on Auction Watch here with the Comic Hall Crew. I want to say thank you for joining us, everyone. Have a good night.
Peace.
Peace.